Deal done. Fabrizio Romano and Sky Sports confirm Victor Osimhen signs for Chelsea. The Osimhen era begins. The streets of Lagos are buzzing. The cafes of London are whispering. And the entire Chelsea fan base, scattered across continents and bound together by hope, are celebrating. Because it's done. Finally, Victor Osimhen is a Chelsea player. After months of negotiations, a summer of speculation, and years of admiration, Chelsea have landed one of the world's most elite strikers. The deal is complete. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it. Sky Sports has echoed it. And now the club has made it official. Victor Osimhen has signed for Chelsea Football Club. This is more than a transfer. It's a declaration. For too long, Chelsea have been searching for goals, for presence, for that Drogba-like figure who doesn't just finish chances, but defines eras. Alvaro Morata came and went. Gonzalo Higuain flickered and faded. Romelu Lukaku returned, but never truly belonged. And in between, the void remained. But now that void has a name, and it's Osimhen. The story of this transfer is not just about numbers, although the numbers are massive. It's about persistence, vision, conviction. Chelsea had other options, cheaper ones, easier ones. They looked at Victor Gyökeres. They discussed Benjamin Šeško. They even considered a bold move for Vitor Roque. But deep inside Stamford Bridge, from the offices of Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstanley to the strategy meetings with Enzo Maresca, the consensus remained strong. Victor Osimhen is the one, and they were willing to wait, to fight, to spend, and now they've won. The financials, breaking the barrier. The final agreement sees Chelsea pay £84.5 million up front, with the rest of the package rising to £111 million including add-ons. Napoli held firm on their valuation, but Chelsea's structure was smart. Staggered payments, performance-based incentives, and clauses that protect the club in case of injury. Osimhen has signed a 5-year deal with an option for a 6th. His reported weekly wage is around £245,000, lower than initial demands, but enhanced by bonuses tied to goals, assists and trophies. Smart negotiations have kept Chelsea's wage structure balanced, while still making Osimhen feel like the superstar he is. It's the biggest striker deal in Chelsea history, and it might be the best. The arrival, London turns blue, again. Osimhen landed in London on a private jet late Wednesday evening. A small group of fans gathered outside the airport. When he emerged, smiling, wearing a Chelsea hoodie and flashing the peace sign, it was real. Chelsea's long-awaited number 9 had arrived. Medical tests followed swiftly at Cobham, with club doctors and Maresca himself present for the final approval. There were no delays, no glitches, just a calm, confident forward shaking hands and preparing for his destiny. And then, the club dropped the video. A cinematic announcement, Osimhen walking through Stamford Bridge, flashbacks to Drogba's goals, audio snippets of Nigerian commentators, and then, the roar, the reveal. Victor Osimhen, Chelsea number 9. Osimhen's first words. In his first official interview with Chelsea media, Osimhen was direct, emotional and confident. This is a dream come true. I've followed Chelsea since I was a boy in Nigeria. I've watched legends play here. I want to be part of that story. I came here to win, to fight, and to give everything for this badge. Let's write history together. He also sent a message to the fans. Thank you for believing in me. I've seen your messages, your love, your passion. This is our moment. Tactical impact. Maresca's masterpiece begins. Enzo Maresca has been smiling more lately. Behind closed doors, those close to him say this is the transfer he pushed hardest for. Why? Because Osimhen isn't just a striker, he's a system changer. Under Maresca, Chelsea will likely play in a 3-2-4-1 or fluid 4-3-3, depending on opponent and stage of play. In both shapes, Osimhen is vital. Here's what he brings. Relentless pressing from the front. He starts the defensive chain. Devastating pace in transition, perfect for turning defence into attack. Aerial dominance. Finally, someone who can win headers in both boxes. Elite movement, making space for Palmer, Estevao, arriving 2025, and Bino Gittins. Clinical finishing. Chelsea's XG numbers just got teeth. In short, with Osimhen, Chelsea gain a striker who can score 25+ goals per season without disrupting the flow of the midfielders around him. He doesn't demand touches. He creates moments. He doesn't ask for space. He carves it open. A statement to the league. Manchester City have Haaland. Arsenal have Havertz and Jesus. Liverpool are reshaping. But Chelsea now have a striker who can lead the league in goals. and who chose them over the comfort of France and the money of the Middle East. Osimhen tells Napoli, "I want Premier League, I want Chelsea." Walter Maid linked as Blues line-up striker options. The message couldn't be clearer. After months of speculation, private talks, and carefully crafted media silence, Victor Osimhen has finally spoken. And the words are exactly what Chelsea fans have been waiting to hear. "I want the Premier League, and I want Chelsea." That's the internal message delivered by Osimhen to Napoli officials during direct meetings in recent days, according to well-placed sources. It's not vague, it's not diplomatic, it's clear. Osimhen has turned down approaches from Saudi Arabia. He's cooled interest from Paris Saint-Germain. And now, as Napoli begin to prepare for life without him, he's set his heart on a move to Stamford Bridge. This, make no mistake, is a player who knows what he wants. And what he wants is to be part of Chelsea's new attacking revolution. It's a rare thing in modern football, a top-tier striker at the peak of his career, openly positioning himself for a move to a specific club. But Osimhen isn't hiding anymore. He has watched Chelsea's evolution under Enzo Maresca with real interest. He's studied the youthful rebuild, the growing chemistry, the possession-driven structure, and most importantly, he sees the opportunity. At Chelsea, Osimhen wouldn't just be a cog in the machine. He'd be the engine. He'd be the focal point in a team that is being designed to feed him. Cole Palmer drifting inside to deliver passes. Bino Gittins tearing up the left to create chaos. Reece James and Malo Gusto whipping balls into the box. Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo dictating tempo behind him. This is the striker's dream. And Osimhen wants to live it. But Chelsea, ever the planners, know football can be unpredictable, which is why the club continues to monitor alternative striker options, just in case negotiations with Napoli hit complications. Enter Nick Walter Maid, the tall, elegant forward lighting up the UEFA European Under-21 Championship with Germany. Walter Maid, 22, has been on Chelsea's scouting radar for months, but his recent form has catapulted him into wider consideration. Standing at 6'4", with a deceptive turn of pace and a silky first touch, he's not just a target man, he's a technician. In Germany's group stage matches, he's been involved in nearly every attacking phase. Goals, assists, build-up, and scouts from multiple Premier League clubs, including Chelsea, have reportedly submitted fresh reports. But let's be clear, Walter Maid is not an Osimhen replacement. He's a backup plan, a secondary striker, or potentially a developmental signing to compete with Liam Delap in the long term. Chelsea's true focus, it's still firmly fixed on Victor Osimhen. Why Osimhen? Why now? Because for the first time since Diego Costa, Chelsea have a shot at landing a proven elite striker entering his prime. Not one they hope to develop, or revive, or take a risk on. Osimhen is already built, already polished, already feared. And here's something else. He wants Chelsea, that means everything. Because this is not a financial negotiation, it's emotional. Osimhen has dreamed of the Premier League. He's spoken in interviews about watching Chelsea's old battles with Barcelona. He's cited Didier Drogba as an inspiration. He's tracked Chelsea's matches from Italy. This move to him is not just business, it's personal, and that makes the difference. When a player chooses the club before the money, you know you're building something special. So where do things stand? Chelsea's bid is being prepared, a reported £84.5 million up front, structured with add-ons to reflect performance and loyalty. Napoli want more, but talks are progressing. Osimhen's wage demands are high, around £350,000 per week gross, but Chelsea are working on creative solutions, image rights, signing bonuses, and a tiered salary to manage financial fair play compliance. And most importantly, the player is pushing. Osimhen's side is reportedly pressuring Napoli to allow the move. He has made it clear that he won't renew his contract. His desire to leave is no longer in doubt. It's just a matter of how and when. Chelsea fans, prepare yourselves. The signs are all here. The club wants 2 strikers this summer. Liam Delap is already signed. Victor Osimhen has told Napoli he wants Chelsea. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that talks are ongoing. The financial package is nearly complete. The player is ready to move. And while Nick Walter Maid may represent a Plan B or youth investment, Chelsea's eyes are locked on the prize. Victor Osimhen. Let's close with this thought. It's late August. Stamford Bridge is buzzing. The stands are full. The Premier League lights are back. And walking onto the pitch, wearing number 9, is a man from Lagos. A man who chose Chelsea, who turned down the world to chase glory in blue.